forecast. We've got lots of different items to kind of talk about, including severe weather in areas of Tennessee, Louisiana, and Mississippi. That's going to be later this afternoon. So hang on to your seats. Here we go. Thanks so much for joining. I do want to also thank our wonderful sponsors. Nutritional goals are within your reach. Mission Nutrition, Fit Revolution, and Refuel. Stop by one of their great locations today. Actually, Fit Revolution Nutrition is open. Refuel and Mission Nutrition are on a little break on this Sunday, but you can certainly check them out on your regular work week, Monday through Friday. All right, let's go ahead and get to your 7-day forecast. As you can see, with Sioux Falls, pretty windy conditions today. Hang on one second. We're going to be mostly sunny, but pretty windy conditions this morning already. If you look out there, obviously there's a little bit of lingering nuisance showers, if you will. Tonight, going to continue to be blustery. We do have slight chances of rain continuing into Monday, but it's very, very slight, only a 20% shot. The sunny skies start coming back to us by the time we get into your Tuesday. Look at that. All the way through your Friday looks pretty nice. 70s on Thursday for highs until this weekend when we do see a storm system kind of move in. It looks to be rain at this point. But again, with those overnight lows that end up being in the 20s on Saturday night, could switch over to an icy mix. We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. I got my buddy right here with me. He wanted to see if we get any alerts. This is a new thing here. You guys have probably seen my post, but there's no active alerts. That's regarding severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, that scroll that's going across that says no active alerts. That is what that is for. Go ahead and feel free to chat if you would like. Um, I am on YouTube as well as Facebook at the same time right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at Aberdeen. Looking pretty mighty fine there. Look at that, Nate. 70-degree weather by Friday, Thursday even. That's going to be pretty awesome. We do have a shot at some slight rain chances and even some snow moves in by Saturday night. So that system we kind of got to watch for just to see how much of that moisture comes up from into our area. Let's go ahead. Pierre, South Dakota. Again, Saturday is kind of the weather alert day, if you will. And I apologize. This has got to get moved a little bit. There we go. Fine tuning a few things. 7-day forecast for Pierre does look pretty fine, other than some showers here today, later tonight, and into your Monday. 60-degree weather. We're going to approach close to 70 on Thursday as well, but doesn't look too bad, right? Friday, look at that 70. Unfortunately, some rain there. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. All right, Rapid City area, we do look pretty fine there, other than some snow tonight and today. Yeah, that's going to be a bummer. Oh, it looks like Saturday is pretty much going to be snow. How much? We'll have to take a look at the weather models, right, Nate? Those are coming up right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at those weather models to see what exactly is expected for that. First, I want to kind of show you last night's fiasco. Um, what a crazy, crazy situation there. We did have some storms move through parts of Missouri. You can actually see that right here. Um, Go ahead. So this system was set up kind of right here, and it moved on to the east. Um, and that's going to continue to move on. That system's going to continue to move on to the southeast. We'll show you those severe weather alert possibilities that are happening later today. But before we do, let's go ahead and take a look at the NAM weather model. This is the latest NAM weather model. We do have that snow up in areas of Duluth and the upper northern part of Minnesota, but no snow really here, right? Just a little bit, maybe a few light flurries that are trying to pass through. No? Yeah. Okay. But most of that moves off to the east. Now, once we get into, just kind of want to show you I want to show you the precipitation type or the reflective right now. And once we get into this time, yes, that's reflective precipitation type, buddy. Once we get into your Saturday or your Sunday afternoon and into Monday, yes, it says Monday, bud, but it's 06Z. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. There's the storms that moving through Mississippi, Alabama, and then moving along the coastline. Here comes our possibility of some more precip as we get into the end of the month. This doesn't show it because the NAM is not updated that far out. So we will have to show GFS. Let's go ahead and show you kind of the system that we're expecting. Yeah, we're going to move things along pretty fast. Let's go ahead and show you GFS. There's those storms as we get into the late night tonight into Mississippi and Alabama. But what I want to show you for South Dakota, those red dashed lines, that's a warm sector of warm air. Could possibly see, hate that one that does that. And then it goes all the way over. Look at that, bud. I hate it. Yeah. All right. We'll have to get used to that. Anyhow, once we get into the end of the month, this is what we got to watch out for. We got a storm system by Saturday. This is the one that is kind of talking about with that 7-day forecast that we just had a little bit ago. And there's the storms. It could be strong to severe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sold on it. It's GFS and it's still a week out, so you never know. So that's kind of our storm system that we're watching as of right now that goes through the end of the 7-day forecast. So let's, kind of see how that plays out. And then that moves on over to the East Coast by the first part of April. And let's go back now and take a look at SPC outlooks. Okay. So SPC outlook, severe risks for today. I'm kind of going to go through each of these so that you're aware of what we're looking at here. I'm going to give you the overall look, okay, outlook. So we've got a slight risk, 2 out of 5, that is in that yellow swath area, okay. And then outside of that, it's more of a marginal risk, and then further out from that is general thunderstorms. Nothing real huge. Um, Yeah, I don't want to look at day 2 yet. I should have put that there. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the wind outlook. 15 to 20, I can't quite see that, 20 something percent. And that's in the yellow area. And then further out from there is 5 to 14. Okay. And then as far as risks for tornadoes, yeah, that's a 5%. So a 2. Huh? What? No, Joplin's way up here, dude. Way up in Missouri. This is Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi. Mississippi's kind of the bullseye, if you will. All right, so that is the risk for tornado activity here today. Hail risks, we do have that slight risk covering pretty much the area that has the wind risk. So that's your risks. Now I'll show you day 2. As you can see, that kind of moves on further south. That's the wind risk. There's the tornado risk. And then there's severe hail risk, pretty minimal. And then your area of overall outlook marginal risk. I don't expect this to be too much. And honestly, I don't expect that to be into the slight risk at all. I expect it to stay marginal just for the sheer fact of some other things that are developing there. All right, we're not going to take a look at day three because there's nothing going on there. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at your Climate Prediction Center information. So your 6 to 10 day precip outlook is first, and that is showing above normal precip. That's March 26th through April 1st. Pretty much the whole entire United States. I mean, other than down here in Arizona and New Mexico, right? Yeah. So pretty much the whole area is expecting above normal precip. That's great. You know, as far as temps go, super warm. I mean, goodness, way above average for parts of Louisiana and Arkansas. And then that pushes all. Okay, they can't hear me while you're talking. I'm sorry, dude. They can't hear me at the same time as you're talking. So pretty much the whole entire U.S. is going to be much above average for your temperature outlook. Let's go ahead and take a look further out, and we've got the 8 to 14. Now, precip wise, we go back into a dry spell for March 30th through April 5th. However, I mean, it shows near normal, and you saw a little bit ago that system that, by the end of the month, right? Okay, the 30th. But that kind of moves on out. So maybe this is true. We'll have to see how that plays out. All right, then temperatures. Talk about a heat wave. We got it coming way up from the southwest. All of those way above normal temperatures. What do we have going on for hazards? No hazards. This was updated yesterday. Risk of hazardous temperatures, anyways. There's no risk of hazardous temperatures. How about risk of heavy precip? Yep, that would be, yeah. So the Deep South and Dixie Alley is going to continue to have slight risk of heavy precip, and then all up along the California coastline, slight to moderate risks as you get over to areas of Oregon on the coastline of Oregon. As far as risk of heavy snow, yeah, for the 29th and the 30th, uh, yeah, Minnesota, Wisconsin, parts of northern Iowa, northern Illinois. That's where we could see some development of heavy snow, some of that springtime snow, and even the Rockies, all the way up to Idaho, Colorado, western parts of Wyoming, and then basically the Sierras. Uh, they are going to have those mountainous areas are going to have some of that risk for heavy snow. Let's go ahead and take a look at your traffic cams. I do want to thank our other sponsor, Cake My Day Bakery. You got to check them out on their Facebook page. Um, Local cupcake bakery. I don't know how to say it. It's a local home-based business out of Harrisburg. Cake My Day Bakery. Uh, Sonia has got things figured out for you as far as cupcakes. I mean, she's got strawberry cheese, right? There's a strawberry cheesecake cupcake, um, root beer float cupcake, uh, a PB&J cupcake. I mean, the possibilities are endless when you've got somebody like Sonia and Cake by Day Bakery to be able to get all of that goodness into a cupcake. Check them out on their Facebook page today, Cake My Day Bakery. All right. Lots of traffic going on. We've got Lincoln, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska area. Sioux City getting some rain right now. We'll take a look at some of those live radars here. But lots going on there. Just wanted to make sure I had everything covered. All right, let's go ahead and go to a live look at your radar. All right, let's bring that up. So here's the slight risks. We'll go ahead and take a look at the live radar here, see if we've got anything showing up. Oh yeah, you can see Sioux City's got a few light showers. Um, not too not too bad, pretty light. Cherokee, even over in the Storm Lake area. Yep, Lamar's right, Iowa. But let's go ahead and take a look and let's shut these off. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at HRRR weather model so that you guys can see how. There you go, bud. All right. We'll take a look at the HRRR weather model and kind of show you how this severe weather is going to play out. What? I figured it was fully out, but it wasn't. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at these storms in the Mississippi area. This is a look at about 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yep, that would be extreme eastern part of Arkansas. We'd be looking at areas of I-40. So if you have plans on going to I-40 area, do not. This afternoon, you're going to want to watch out for it. And then areas to the south, I-49, around 4 o'clock. They can't hear me, dude, while you're talking. Kashada. All right. Okay. So as we get later in the afternoon, I want to zoom back out later in the afternoon and early evening. That's when we really suspect things to get pretty more numerous. Look at this. Yes, it's a line, so we've got severe winds expected for some of these areas. As this goes into a line of storms, it will certainly, you'll want to watch out. And look at the time. Nate, look at the time. 11 p.m., which is scary. And why is that scary? Yeah, you can't see the storms coming in. So if there's a tornado, you're going to want to have your NOAA weather radio available. That's what you got. Yes, you do. Yes, not for that area. Yep. You don't want to get woken up in the middle of the night if there's a tornado in Alabama, right? Or Mississippi. Yeah, you want to get woken up if it's. I wish we lived in Mississippi and all that. You wish you lived in Mississippi. All right. Well, there might be a tornado in our area in neck of the woods. We got a whole lot of season to go. As we get into tomorrow, those, as I kind of showed you, those storms move off into a southeast direction. Tallahassee, Florida, Panama City areas, basically that panhandle of Florida. You can expect to, okay, bud, and Georgia. You can expect to see some of those storms, but they're going to be marginally severe, nothing near what we're expecting today. I do expect to have some chasers out today into Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas area, even Alabama, but I think they're probably going to, what do you think, Nate? Where do you think? Yep, my buddy Nate is going to circle where he thinks if we were to chase, where do you think we should be? You think right there? Yep. And can you tell? And why? Okay. So what do we need to take a look at if we were chasing a tornado? Oh, no, not there, not there. Okay. So if we wanted to get a tornado, tell me, use your tools. This is cool, guys. This is live. My son is going to kind of predict, if you will, if he wanted to chase. Well, what you got tools? What tools do you use to find where the probability of tornadoes are? The highest probability of tornadoes, okay? Because you know what ingredients you need, right? Okay, supercell composite's one of them. That's at 5 p.m. That's a 5. Is there something else? How about significant tornado parameters? You must be still sleepy because usually you end up getting that right on. Don't hit yourself. It's okay. Yeah. So along that I-40 around 4 p.m., right?
Yeah, if we were
So
imagining
if you were
going to.
chasing, you'd want to be in that area?
Yes.
Why would you want to be on the north side?
So whenever there's a tornado right here, let me use the marker. There's a tornado right here.
Yeah.
We can just drive out,
Okay. Having
get
an
out,
it's good to have an escape route,
and then
right?
we also want to look at
What else do we need to look at? I don't think you need to. You'd have to zoom out all of that and see.
the.
Okay.
That is a. Wait, what is that called again?
That's not a negatively tilted
Okay,
trough.
but that this thing right here,
That
it's going down there.
it's going down there. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
easy.
Well, I'm going to look at one other quick thing, and this is going to be the bulk shear. Let's go ahead and take a look at how much there is there. That will help us understand.
That's 4 p.m.,
Yes, that's a look at 4 p.m.
which is not that much.
Okay, I'm waiting for this thing to update. Hold on. Okay, so there's plenty of bulk shear to
Create storm.
create storms. Yep.
That's a negative tilted trough.
No, it's
Dang
not.
it. Then why would there be storms there if there
There's
were
not way up north in Indiana. There's not going to be storms today.
right here though?
All right, let's look
Wait,
at.
jump on it.
You want to look at dew point, and why do we need to look at dew point?
Because it's the moisture. We need moisture. They need moisture. Eh!
You're saying it correctly.
Fog.
You need moisture for what?
Storms.
You need moisture for storms. That's one ingredient, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see how much moisture they've got.
That's at 3 p.m.
This is at 3 p.m., so we'll take a look at that. Would probably be a good time to look. Yep. All right. So we have what?
27.1 Fahrenheit. 63.4 Fahrenheit.
Yep, we've got
67.
dew points in the 60s, and on the back side of that, dew points
20s.
in the 20s. So dry air and
Very dry air.
very moist air.
Yeah.
Those
How much
two,
is. How much is.
those two do not mix very well, folks.
That does not. That does not sound good.
All right, we'll take a look at surface-based CAPE. That is what?
The convection.
That's the energy.
Oh yeah.
How
Oh
much
yep.
how much energy there is available
For
to help
tornadoes.
it to help storms mature. Okay? Well, all right. So we've got around 1
20,
p.m.
27.
Three almost. Oh my goodness. 35, 3,400
Zoom in actually.
uh, joules per kilogram. That's pretty significant.
39.40 joules
Yeah.
per.
So
That is
I do expect some areas definitely. Now, in my opinion, areas of concern um,
tornadoes.
for the possibility of tornadoes.
Is
Hold on. Why am I going to snow?
don't go to
I
snow.
don't want to go to snow.
That
All right,
oh.
hold on a second. Hold on a second, dude. Wait a second. Okay, we're gonna get there. Don't get
No.
excited. Don't get excited.
Look how much that is.
Yes. So,
That is 2.3. That is
two,
a lot.
yeah, that's a lot. So 2.3, 6 p.m. Thankfully, that'll be before it gets too dark, but we're gonna take a look at these numbers real quick. We want to look for big ones, okay? All right, so based on this, let's actually see if HRRR is out far enough
It
for
is.
the
It
update.
is.
It just updated.
It is though. Not fully out,
It's not ready all the way.
but it's okay.
It's only out to 4 p.m., so we'll have to go back to this update.
But
Appreciate y'all joining.
there's nobody
It's
joining.
awesome.
I don't see anybody.
It's okay. You don't have to chat. I do see somebody chatting, or that could be a robot on YouTube because I can't understand anything that they're saying. It's all in Spanish, and
Sandra,
no offense, but I
Sandra,
do not speak Spanish.
Sandra de la. I don't know how to
All
say
right,
it.
so this would be the area of concern,
Yeah, I would want to go.
and this would be where, Nate? No, it's eastern part of Texas even. So
Texas?
yeah, let's take a look at the update.
They still haven't updated it yet.
See, they do have this area in slight
I
risk.
think this area will be an enhanced risk.
You think an area will be an enhanced risk. You
Yes.
think they're going to upgrade this?
Yes. Because of
So what part do you think, if I were to draw, I'd say probably right here,
yes. Because of this nifty
you think it could be an enhanced?
$20. Yes.
Well, we'll have to see how that plays out, everybody. So, do you think we're done? We covered all the bases, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we might be on later today if it gets kind of extreme,
I
but
will.
I don't know. You're going to be?
Yeah. Yes.
That would require me to log out and log back in and go under mine or under yours. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll leave you with I'll leave you with this. What am I going to leave you with? 7-day forecast for Sioux Falls area. And contact us today for pricing on advertising.
77?
Yeah, 77 degrees Friday. That's going to be nuts.